Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm going to put this concealer all over my lid and even to carve out my brow, as you can see. Now I'm going to be taking the Mocha Beauty concealer brush, and I'm going to be blending that out a little bit more. And I love this brush. I do have a discount for this. I'm sorry guys, I can't talk. I do have a discount for this brush, and I'm really, really excited. I really just found this. I haven't seen it in like so long. I've been looking for it, and I finally found it. So this is like one of my favorite concealer brushes. But anyway, I'm just blending that out, just making sure it gets everywhere. And I'm going to blend it out a little further with a BH Cosmetics brush. It's like a fluffier brush, just to set it. So now I'm going to be taking the Morphe Jacyln Hill palette. Yes, I love this palette. I'm taking an orange shade in this palette and I'm putting that into my crease. I like to pat my eyeshadow in and then blend back and forth in a sweeping motion just to get the color all around. And I do like to go back into the eyeshadow and add more, just to make sure that I get all the areas and I don't want to miss like any spots. I do have hooded lids, so yes, you can do a halo cut crease on hooded lids because my lids and both of my lids are different, so that's the funny part. So now I'm going to be taking another brown shade from the Morphe Jacyln Hill palette, and I'm using a Morphe brush. I can't remember the brush off the top of my head. I will link it down below, but this is like a smaller brush, and I'm going to use that in my crease just to get a more defined, deepened crease, I should say. And I'm just going back and forth, and I'm blending it upwards towards the orange, but not too far to where I'm like making that color disappear as well. So yes, ladies and gents, more blending, blend back and forth until your liking. You know, you gotta check it out, see how you like it. So now that I'm up close and personal with y'all, I'm going to be carving out my crease with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Once again, I'm going to be using the same brush that I used concealer over my eye with, and I'm going to carve out that round shape. So now I'm going back in with that same palette, and I'm going to be using the brighter orange shade, and I'm going to use that on the inner and outer corners of my eye, and this is how we're going to set the tone for that cut crease. So we're just patting that color in, not swiping, we're just patting. And I'm really loving these colors together. I was really just like, oh, I don't know what colors I'm going to do for the fall, but yeah, orange is always a go-to, and I'm really loving brown, so I thought these two colors would go perfect with each other. So yeah, I'm just patting, and I keep going back in with that color just to make sure I get it as pigmented as I want it to be. So now I'm going in with a lighter gold shade, shimmer shade actually, and I'm really loving it. And look how pigmented this shadow palette is. Morphe and Jacyln here really did that. I can't stop using this palette. It has so many pretty colors on the inside. Oh, yes, it's so pretty. So I hope you guys love this look. Now we're going to move on to our eyelashes. So we're going to be taking the Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Mascara, and that's the collaboration with Makeup Shayla. I love that collaboration. They did that. That is the best mascara right now that I'm just loving. I always love Maybelline mascaras. They're just the ones that I always go back to. I don't know why. Either that or e.l.f. But anyway, then I just top it off with some dollar lashes I get from the beauty supply store, and I love these lashes. They're actually really, really beautiful. So if you're looking for like a lash and you don't want to wait for it to order, just check in on your beauty supply store around you. And yeah, I love those. So I'm just going back in with that same shimmer shade once again, and this is just to make sure that everything's all good. Then I go back in with the mascara again under the lash after I've already applied it, and just tighten them and just to make sure that they're stable. So now I'm going in with the Suva Beauty Hydra Liners, and I love these liners. You guys seen it in the last videos and in the graphic eyeliner tutorial. And this is the shade Fanny Pack, and I'm just using that on my lower lash line. Be careful when you're using these because it can get in your eye. It did get in my eye a little bit, but you know, I made sure to get it out as soon as possible. And I went back in on the other side just to brighten it up a little bit more and make it a little more heavier so you guys can see it well. And this is pretty much the end of the look. I love how it came out. It turned out beautifully. And I hope you guys love this look as much as I did. And I will see you guys in the next video.